And this is the birthday flute. It's up for auction right now on eBay for another 7 days, finishing June 27th. And I'm going to tell you a few things about it. It's made of African blackwood and sterling silver. It's Pratten design, what we call a Pratten, our largest hole, our most standard of what we offer. And it's got a half-lined head joint right now, although it's available with a fully lined head joint alternately, if you should choose that, if you win it. It has these nice wide flat rings and tenon caps that are folded over the edge that offer a little more protection than the normal rings. And it's an 8-key, which is less typical for flutes that we've made. And it has the foot keys in what's called a boom style system. It's mounted along a shaft. Now, I got interested in these keys a number of years ago because I've been a fiddle player for about as long as I've been a flute player, and so trying to play the tunes that go down below the range of the other type of flute that we make, that's lowest note is a D, it's important that they not only function, but function easily enough to really use them. So I played on this foot joint for a couple of years after making it, and was happy enough with it. These work, each key has 2 parts to the lever that act them like that. So that was the earlier style of key that was found on flutes in the 19th century. But gradually most flute makers, and indeed wind instruments in general, switched to post-mounted keys later in the 19th century into the 20th century because it became a lot easier in production. But also, since getting into playing the clarinet a few years ago, I've become very enamored with the aesthetics of them, as well as a number of possibilities that they offer in terms of how to mount keys in other ways that you don't find typically on block-mounted flutes. So we have a G sharp that's coming a little diagonally here. Nice large touches all the way around. Hopefully very easy for anyone to hit from wherever their fingers are coming. But I'll be happy to adjust this flute in whatever way I can for the buyer. Any alterations they can suggest before I send it off to them, I'll try to do that. And if they have ideas after they receive it and wish to shorten or lengthen or change position of a key, I'll be glad to have them send it back to me, and I'll do that, and they pay the return shipping again. Now, this is, like I said, with the C foot. C is its lowest note. Now, if the auction should go over the record that was set a couple of years ago by a flute that my dad made, I will include this additionally to the C foot. Sometimes you get into a limbo match.